The influencer-themed music festival, Coachella, took place this past week, and with it comes a slew of drama, tea, and disappointments. From James Charles' desperate face paint launch to Frank Ocean ruining Sunday night, this is the scoop on everything that happened at Coachella 2023. I'm your host, Green Tea Spills. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more piping hot tea, and let's see what we got brewing today. It seems like every year Coachella has more drama than the last, with the festival giving more influencer-era vibes than actually being a music festival about music. Coachella has made and broken influencers, especially when it comes to the music festival fashion wear, which is where our first drama comes from. For years, Coachella has been somewhat of an influencer Met Gala, with people outdoing themselves with elaborate outfits and otherworldly styles. But this year, the vibe was much more turned down. People were noticing the, boring clothes that the celebrity influencers were wearing, such as Hailey Bieber and Kendall Jenner. Rather than the colorful and revealing clothes from past years, the celebrity influencers chose to wear basic black and white clothing that some have said are more plain than the celebrity streetwear. Although the choice is starting some controversy online, TikToker at Anita Marie Mackey had this to say about the fashion choice.
A lot of people are criticizing Kendall, Hailey, Kylie for dressing very boring and very simple at Coachella this year, but honestly, I think they did the perfect thing for themselves, and if I was their PR advisor, I would have advised them to do the exact same thing. Yes, Coachella's a festival, people are there to attend concerts, have fun, yeah, that's all nice and good, but at the end of the day, if you're trying to be famous or you are famous, Coachella is one of the biggest PR events of the year. Every influencer is there trying to show off their best outfit, get as much publicity as possible, and at the end of the day, they're all being compared to each other. And this mattered once upon a time for them because the Kardashians built their entire careers off of PR moves. Like, they always understood how to get and utilize publicity to their advantage. So when Kendall, Kylie, Hailey were trying to build a name for themselves, they partook in this entire PR campaign around Coachella. They had the stylists and the outfits, and they always made sure they were some of the best dressed at Coachella, which is exactly what all the influencers you follow and love are doing right now on social media. However, the issue with that is that then these girls are at the same level as those influencers. Like, if they're also trying to make a name for themselves and look really cool and get photographed, then they're placing themselves at the same level as other influencers. But the whole point of Kendall and Hailey and Kylie's entire identities, personal brands, is that they're not the same as other influencers. They're on a completely different level. They're A-list celebrities. They don't want to be photographed and be seen all over social media. They don't want to look like they're dressing up for your approval or to make your best dress list. So by dressing like this and not playing the game that everyone else is playing at one of the most important PR and social events of the entire year, they're differentiating themselves and saying, like, we're not like you.
And while that might be a good reason as to why they toned down their looks, it also validates our second piece of drama today: Hailey Bieber acting mean and holier-than-thou again. TikToker Avanelli posted videos of her meeting and greeting several big celebrities at Coachella, including David Dobrik, Noah Beck, and Hailey Bieber. The internet was fast to point fingers at Hailey, saying she had a very annoyed and smug look on her face, as the poor girl just tried to greet her. Of course, it could be the heat or the sun, but in light of her history this entire year, I wouldn't say it's too far of a reach for Hailey to be giving a stank face. However, she was seen smiling and waving, as well as being kind to other fans that wanted to say hi. What do you guys think? Was Hailey being mean to Avanelli? Let me know what you think in the comments below.
Love you! You're so pretty!
It seems that almost every year around Coachella, James Charles pops back up and gets involved in the drama, and this year is no different. After Morphe severed ties with James a while ago, he has been working on his new makeup/face paint collection called Painted, and although many of us expected him to try to talk his way into a makeup booth at Coachella, he brought the makeup in his handbag instead. Although Painted was just announced a week before Coachella, it hasn't come out yet, which could be a reason why James couldn't get his own makeup booth. Here's a video he posted on his Instagram of him going around and doing random people's makeup at Coachella.
Hello you guys, James Charles here at Coachella day number 3, and my purse is filled with my new makeup brand coming soon called Painted. I'm gonna run up to strangers and ask if I can add something onto their makeup looks. Let's go. Excuse me?
Yeah. Oh my god, James!
I'm a makeup artist and my makeup line is launching soon, and I was wondering if I could add on a fun little makeup look to you today to match your cute outfit.
Of course!
Yeah. Okay, let's do it. I can? Okay, so you have flowers on your dress?
Yeah.
Okay, let's add some flowers to your makeup look today. Let's do like a cool detail on your upper liner.
Perfect.
Okay. All right, I think we are all done.
That looks beautiful.
Do you like?
I love it.
Oh my god, that is so sick. I love it. Oh my god.
Do you like it?
It's so cool.
Why'd you like tell my daughter? She's gonna freak out.
Stay safe, have fun, and make sure you shop Painted when it comes out soon.
Although there are already rumors of the makeup brand failing before it even launches, you have to respect James Charles' hustle out of his handbag. And that brings us to our last tea spill from Coachella, the disappointing closing act that was Frank Ocean, and what even went wrong with his set. It started on Sunday when YouTube suddenly announced that they would not be live streaming Frank Ocean's set that night, with no explanation or reasoning given. Fans were confused and upset, naturally, as it's been 6 years since Frank Ocean performed, and many were excited to see their favorite artist on stage again. People were rushing and lining up since 8 a.m. that day just to get good seats for Frank Ocean. Those same fans ended up being upset and angry with the way the show turned out. Frank Ocean even showed up an hour late to his set, and things only got weirder from there.
Everyone is mad at Frank Ocean. We're leaving Coachella right now, and this is why. Alright, I'm going to start off by saying Frank was over an hour late, and people got there as early as 8 a.m. today. Secondly, he only performed for about 30 minutes max. Only did 3 of his popular songs. And the biggest thing is he never came out. He was behind the screen the whole entire time.
During the entire performance, there were people dressed in black just walking in circles on the stage, while Frank Ocean remained seated and behind the screen the whole time. People obviously had a lot of questions about the performance, and one avid festival goer did some research on what happened. Festival Owl says, quote, "I've been speaking with sources about exactly what transpired and how things went so far downhill Sunday for Frank Ocean and Coachella. So here you go. The stage production was supposed to, and did, contain an ice rink that was constructed and ready to go. Frank decided last minute that he no longer wanted it at all. All of the people walking around him at the start of the performance were actually ice skaters and had been practicing for weeks and were supposed to be skating as part of the production. Coachella had to deconstruct the approved stage that had been planned and signed off on for over a month in advance and melt the entire ice rink, and then set it up how Frank decided today with no warning, which is what you ended up seeing and caused the hour-long delay. This all happened when the doors already opened for Sunday and people were securing their spots to see him. If the last-minute changes weren't made, he would not have performed at all, leaving the festival without a closing headliner. Frank also personally pulled the plug at the last second on the live stream, leaving a very sour taste in the mouths of many Coachella attendees. Ultimately, and I quote, "It just didn't seem like he wanted to be there, but it was obliged to be. Everything, including him, fell apart last minute." The cherry on top of the Frank Ocean situation was that because he was an hour late to his set, he had to end his show early as Coachella was enforcing their curfew rules.
Frank Ocean announcing curfew.
Guys, I'm being told it's curfew, so that's the end of the show. Thank you so much.
It's fair to say that Frank Ocean did not live up to the hype. So what do you guys think? Although Coachella is never mess-free, I do think it was one of the least problematic Coachellas to date. What do you think about Frank Ocean's situation? Did James Charles just let go of his career? And is Hailey Bieber being mature or snobbish? Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I've been your host, Green Tea Spills. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more drama and tea, and I'll see you all in my next one. Stay safe out there.